Welcome to the Q1 2025 Houston Market Update. I'm Gabrielle Strout, your go-to real estate resource in Houston, Texas. Today, we are talking about home sales, mortgage rates, cancellations, and the latest rental trends because honestly, the only constant is change. So let's see what's going on. As we entered 2025, Houston's housing market continued its positive momentum. In January, single-family home sales experienced a 1.3 increase compared to the same period last year. This marks an encouraging growth after 2 consecutive years of declining sales. The average price rose 4.4% to $406,492, while the median price edged up by 1.6% to $325,000. The price per square foot increased to $174 a square foot from $169 in January 2024. The inventory, which are the new listings, has increased 26% from this time last year. That means there's 26% more properties available than there was this time last year. Also, the time on market has increased from 59 to 61 days. That means it takes a little bit longer to sell your home as well. So that's good news if you're a buyer because you have more things to choose from and they're sitting on the market, so you have a little bit more time. Several communities have stood out this quarter due to their significant growth. Brookshire, located about 40 miles west of downtown Houston, led the surge with a remarkable 257% increase in home sales compared to the same time last year. The average price in Brookshire was $342,000. Similarly, Waller and Conroe Northeast saw substantial growth with sales increasing by 76%. So why these areas? Houston home buyers were drawn to communities with new and affordable home choices. 7 out of 10 of these communities had new construction, and most of them had home prices averaging under the Houston average, which is about $406,000. The luxury home market also had a huge boost in sales. Sales went up from last year about 65%, showing there's a big demand for luxury properties in the Houston area. If you're a home buyer in the Houston area, things are looking better for you in terms of mortgage rates. They still were hovering around the 7%, but projections show that by the end of 2025, rates should come down to about 6.5%. Builders have been working really hard to meet the demand of buyers. In fact, all of Houston, 35% of the sales were new construction homes. This really helps buyers and put an ease to the inventory crunch that we've been having for a few years. But here's where it gets interesting. Contract cancellations have really spiked. Right now in Houston, 18% of pending sales fell through in January, which is a huge jump from what it was last year. So why are deals falling through? Well, a couple of different factors. One is the increase in inventory. So when buyers go under contract, maybe they don't want to deal with some inspections because something else just got listed that might look a little bit better. Also, there's a lot of economic uncertainty with the new governmental changes and tariffs and whatnot. People are a little bit wary, and the uncertainty gives people a moment to pause. The third reason why a lot of contracts are falling through is affordability. So once buyers get their final numbers with the mortgage rates and the insurance rates, they may have sticker shock with the final payment. So what does all that mean for buyers and sellers? Well, if you're a buyer and a home you like just went under contract, just sit tight, keep in contact with the listing agent because it may just come back on the market. If you're a seller, now you know what the lay of the land is. You have to remember that pricing and condition is more important now than it was before. All right, so what did we learn? We learned that sales are up, the average price is up, cancellations are up, the rental market is split, and mortgage rates are coming down just a little bit. Houston's real estate market has started 2025 on a pretty strong note. So whether you're thinking of buying or selling, it's super important to stay on top of the market and on top of the trends. If you have some specific questions about your own situation, feel free to reach out and we'll discuss. And if you know someone who could benefit from this information, please share it with them and don't forget to like my video. I'll see you soon.